this doesn't happen to me in Boulder, but every once in a while in classes in Santa Barbara, somebody will just be so offended by the whole concept of masculine and feminine and erotic polarity. I mean, just, now usually they have personality disorder, no offense, but wow, you know, there's this wall of, and the shame of the ideas is too much for that person, and so it turns into a defense called projective identification, where they project something awful onto me and have to destroy me. This creates problems in my classes, not a whole lot, but in relationships, this creates all kinds of horrible problems. So pay attention to that stuff as we talk about this tonight. So let's just start with masculine and feminine. One of the reasons that I like Data's system and I like Wilber's system is their epistemologies that basically include everything. You know, I have a feeling that theorists and philosophers from time immemorial, ever since around the axial period, 800 BC, when we started being separate cells, a philosopher would go, you know, I want my theory to be bigger than everybody else's theory. Now, you know, we can get all Freudian on that, but the bottom line is when it comes to relationships and when it comes to how everything fits together, so far Data and Wilber have the biggest theory, which is fine. And also, they fit together and it makes an even bigger theory. And then you bring neurobiology into it, it makes it an even bigger theory. And what's particularly delightful for me, you know, coming up through academia, you know, so let's start with the two big theories. Let's start with masculine and feminine. So, be aware just for a moment of the part of you that never changes. Part of you that is the deepest, part of you that has always been the same. At the very beginning, and will be the same till after you're dead. Beware of that part. Deepest, unchanging consciousness. Purest emptiness. That part of us, of all of us, is our masculine. The unchanging. It's spirit coming through this incarnation. Everything else is the feminine. And that interplay between the deepest consciousness that never changes and everything that changes, that relationship is the relationship between the masculine and the feminine that we all have. Now, think to yourself, what's my deepest purpose on earth? Why am I here? What's my purpose on earth? Think about it. Deepest purpose on earth is... Most people got something? Yeah. Just hold on to it for just a second. And now ask yourself, what is my most profound mission of love? What's the deepest way I want to experience love, give love, receive love in the world? Do you have that? How do I want to give and receive love? Now, what was the difference between those two experiences? They were different, right? The purpose, deepest love. Now, which one feels most sacred to you? Which one, the people, deepest purpose, most sacred? Anybody? Okay. Deepest giving and receiving love. That's our masculine and our feminine in us. And we all have both, masculine and feminine aspects. In our sexual relationships, generally, we are more deeply one or the other. Now, men and women are profoundly different when they're given tests about erotic charge. There's some feminine researchers now, female researchers,